Hello, and welcome to coverage of competition for the custom standard format. I'm Caillou, and today we're going to be watching the losers round 1 match between Phoenix Star, otherwise known as AllWhoWander, who's playing Esper Clean Slate. It's a tap-out control deck which aims to win by resolving Clean Slate, which is a sorcery for 4 blue white that destroys all lands and lets you take an extra turn after that. Destroying all lands is the most important part of it, because you can effectively slowly lock your opponent out of the game after that. It's an insidious but incredibly powerful control win con. On the other end of the table, we have Agentbla, who is playing Bant auras, affectionately known as Oops No Boggles, which is a mid-range deck which aims to cast a lot of cheap auras, get card advantage from cards like, Boon Artisan, which grows as you cast auras, and cards like Moonweaver, which draw you a card for every aura you cast, and then top out with either Healer Emergence, tutored by a Ruler of Cities, or double all your auras using Guinevere, Beautiful Sun. So here's Ruler of Cities. The text is a little bit hard to read, but basically, when it enters the battlefield, you search your library for a land aura and put it into your hand, and then whenever you cast a land aura, you gain 2 life. And then Agentbla going to be swinging in with the Boon Artisan for 1. So Wander tapping for Lazer's Altar. So this is a very powerful card advantage engine. The only downside being that it gives your opponents mana. So what you use it for is to, while you're still playing control, you use it to go over your opponent by having a bunch of answers for whatever they're doing. And then once you cast Clean Slate, which presumably you find using Altar, you can then start pointing Lazer's Altar at your opponent's face and slowly tick them down over time till they die. Anyway, so last turn we saw Agentbla attack for 3 with a Ruler of Cities plus Boon Artisan, and also cast Moonweaver. Didn't have a green mana though, wasn't able to cast the Cradle of Civilization. So Wander, with the main phase, Wander the Unknown on Moonweaver, killing it, but in exchange, Agentbla does get a land. This is like some serious ramp for Agentbla. So, if they can stabilize or like get something huge before AllWhoWander can get like a wipe, this could be difficult. And yeah, with that green fixing, can now cast Cradle of Civilization and buff the Boon Artisan. Yep, so Boon Artisan goes up to a 2/3. Oh, and has an Ancestral Marking as well, putting it on the Boon Artisan. So Boon Artisan now gets +2/+2 from the Ancestral Marking and has 2 counters on it. So, yeesh. That's a whopping 5/6. So swings in for 7 damage. Yeah, and if Agentbla has another aura next turn, Wander just loses. So Wander needs to have removal for this Boon Artisan. Or actually, Wander will just lose if they draw a card with Lazer's Altar, which is why they're stopping on upkeep. Because if they don't already have an answer for Boon Artisan and they don't draw one, they die. But, live fast and all that, so... and it's just going straight to end. On end, Agentbla is going to cast Bounty of the Gardens and, wow, get a 5/5 plant. So, Wander needs 2 removal spells. Otherwise, they just lose. So, yeah, yeesh. It was just too quick a start for Wander to do anything about. That's unfortunate with, I think we're hoping to have like a little bit more time to like set up, like play the altar, play some tap lands, but sometimes you just get domed for 7 out of nowhere. But yeah, let's look at what both players are going to sideboard. So for Wander, Heart of the Gods is just there to be tutored with Sarasa. Seeker of the Cure could be good as early life gain, but I don't know. I think Imperial Claim for sure is coming in, since you can use it to exile pesky enchantments, especially at instant speed. Other than that, I'm not sure. Wander does have like 7 pieces of instant speed removal because even though Taken for Questing is an enchantment, it has flash as long as you have more life than an opponent. Um, L3T also functions as a removal, and Banish is sorcery speed removal. And Rapture can hit before you start buffing up a Boon Artisan. If you play like Boon Artisan into like Moonweaver, Rapture for 2 can just like kill both of them and put you very up. So I really think the 2 Imperial claims will be coming in, probably for Dissipate, if I had to say. Just because Agentbla's deck is very good at going under counter magic. Meanwhile, on Agentbla's side, Containment Priest is a flash threat, but I don't know if it's as important. Healer Emergence demanding instant speed removal is a good reason to bring it in. Negate, I think, is just generally good versus Wander's deck because Wander literally has no creatures. So I think either they stick with the same plan, or if they decide to side something in, it'll be some number of Negate, some number of Containment Priest, and the 1 Healer Emergence. Anyways, it looks like we're into game 2. Agentbla cast a Ruler of Cities. What do they tutor up? They tutored up Healer Emergence. Interesting. Because I guess they already had a Cradle of Civilization in hand. Meanwhile, it looks like Wander hasn't played anything even though it's already turn 3. But yeah, Healer Emergence is just a beating for Wander's deck because unless you have instant speed removal, it just starts chewing through your life total. Okay, so has Sarasa. Oh, interesting. Negate coming out from Agentbla. Wow. I'm not sure if you want to be spending a removal spell or like a negate on a Sarasa, but I guess Agentbla figured I have the mana up. Why not just do it and then on my turn I can tap out? Or isn't even tapping out now? Does that mean that Agentbla could have like another? Or maybe they just want to crack the Vibrant Locale on end. Next turn they will be able to tap out for Heal Emergence, notably. So Wander doing the main phase, Taken for Questioning, I guess exiling Ruler of Cities? I'm not sure if I agree with this. Okay, an Agentbla has Bounty of the Gardens, going to get a 4/4 plant off of that. And I think unless Wander has another Taken for Questioning, then I think Wander should have saved it for the Heal Emergence. It's going to be coming out right now. Yeah, Heal Emergence. And Wander's just going to go down to 6 life. And Wander only has 3 Taken for Questionings in their deck. So unless... Is this a second one? Okay, it does have a second one. And I guess going to cast on the Heal Emergence, otherwise Wander just dies. But this is a precarious position. If Agentbla has another Healer Emergence or an Ancestral Marking, that's 5 mana. That's another Healer Emergence. Wander's tapped out. I think this is just game. Wow. And yeah, what a blisteringly fast gay set. Jeez. But yeah, like, Agentbla just had too much pressure and too many threats for... Wander to be able to effectively 1-for-1, and the pseudo haste on Bounty of the Gardens and the actual haste on Heal Emergence really put a dent in Wander's ability to play tap out. So, good games to both players, but Agentbla on Bant Auras takes a 2-0 over AllWhoWander on Esper Slate. Until next time, this is Caillou signing off.